taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you? And I, for one, as a Muslim, believe that the white man is intelligent.
Tonight, Front Page Challenge welcomes the outspoken Negro leader, Malcolm X.
Black Muslims have sometimes, whether you have or not, and I think probably you have sometimes, it seemed to me, been preaching hate to meet hate.
I don't advocate any kind of hate.
But there's a lot of talk that sounds very much like it.
No, I think that the guilt complex of the American white man is so profound until when you begin to analyze the real condition of the black man in America, instead of the American white man eliminating the causes that create that condition, he tries to cover it up by accusing his accusers of teaching hate. But actually, they're just exposing him for being responsible for what exists.
In this clip, we see Malcolm X doing something for which he is infamously known, which is keeping it real about the relationship of the white man to black America. Because many people during this time were complacent with the presence of racism in America, they didn't understand how Malcolm could be so outspoken about a structure that helped their society function. This is how he gained a reputation as an extremist. However, contrary to popular belief, his point of view was not out of hate for the white man, but out of love for people of color and his desire for them to be treated fairly. In fact, Malcolm X was a very religious man and believed his religion had the ability to educate others on injustices that took place throughout the globe.
When I was on the pilgrimage, I had close contact with Muslims whose skin would in America be classified as white, and with Muslims who themselves would be classified as white in America. But these particular Muslims didn't call themselves white. They looked upon themselves as human beings, as part of the human family, and therefore they looked upon all other segments of the human family as part of that same family. Well, now, they had a different look or a different air or a different attitude than that which is reflected in the attitude of the man in America who calls himself white. So I said that if Islam had done that for them, perhaps if the white man in America would study Islam, perhaps it could do the same thing for him.
Malcolm,
As you all can see, Malcolm X was wholeheartedly dedicated to his Islamic faith. However, what is to be most valued about his life and teachings is his ability to use his religion as a way to speak to the masses about how it relates to the lives of the people impacted by the cultural state of America during that time, something for which the Nation of Islam is most known. Through his life and his death, he managed to inspire others by emphasizing the importance of unity amongst one another.